Dedicated to everyone who loved our sister, Melanie Jeffers Ogg. This presentation is a digital replica of the book she wrote about our dad, grandfather, and great-grandfather. I tried to keep it in the style of the original she put together with scissors, glue, and love. Enjoy. The Young Soldier, a story of World War II by Melanie Jeffers Ogg. Many years ago, there was a young man who lived in a small town and had many friends. He was in high school and loved to play football and run track. He was very good at both of these sports. Then, something happened that changed the life of that young man and many of his friends.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
The young man and his friends decided to help protect their country, the United States of America, and the people who lived there. Their families were very sad to see them go. Their families were also very proud of them. You can imagine how this changed the lives of many families. Training and more training. The young man was now in the Army and was training to be a paratrooper. Paratroopers jump from airplanes with parachutes into battle areas. It takes a lot of courage and training to be a soldier. The young man was now a soldier. Many of his friends were now soldiers. Many of his new friends were now soldiers. They were the 11th Airborne Division. Some people called them the Angels. The young soldier was going to fight battles in the Pacific Theater. That was where one part of the war was being fought, but there were many parts of this war. The soldiers got into a huge battleship and sailed for many days across the Pacific Ocean to the Philippine Islands. This was where the young soldier would spend the next few years fighting battles for his country. On the Philippine Islands, things were very different. There were many things that the young soldier had to learn about. There were some sicknesses that soldiers could get. The young soldier got the sickness called dengue fever. He had a very high fever. This sickness is caused by mosquitoes. When the soldier was well and able to return to his duties, something happened that changed his life again. There was a battle going on. It was on Nichols Airfield. The young soldier and his friends were in a bunker. A bunker is a kind of hole in the ground that soldiers dig and build up around them for protection. They were being fired on by the Japanese soldiers, who were using mortars. Mortars are big guns that shoot out very large bullets, almost like small cannonballs. The soldiers were being told by their captain when to get down. The captain was looking out to see when the next mortar was being fired. All of a sudden, a mortar came across the bunker where the young soldier was. The other soldiers in the bunker were lined up at an angle. The captain yelled, "Get down!" But it was too late. The mortar had passed up the line of soldiers, and the last soldier in line was badly hurt by the mortar. When the smoke had cleared and the young soldier could see, he realized that the soldier who had been badly hurt was his best friend. You can imagine how the young soldier felt. The captain was yelling again now, but this time they had to leave the bunker. The young soldier was trying to tend to the wounds of his friend, but it was no use. He had been hit too badly, and there was nothing the young soldier could do. He knew his friend was going to die. Soldiers carry special pain medicine in their packs called morphine. This is to use only when someone is in extreme pain. Each soldier is given some in case they have to use it themselves. The young soldier knew his friend was not going to make it and was in so much pain that he gave him his own shot of morphine, as well as the hurt soldier's shot. This was a very brave thing to do. The young soldier never thought that maybe he would need his own shot. He was only thinking of how he could help his friend. Meanwhile, everyone else had left the bunker. Mortars were still being fired. The young soldier did not want to leave his friend, but knew he had to. Knowing he had to move quickly, the young soldier found some things in the bunker to cover his dying friend. He hoped that maybe this would help. He then got out of the bunker and hurried to where the other soldiers were. There were many other battles that the young soldier fought in. He was even a part of a group of soldiers that freed people that were being held prisoners of war. The young soldier was one of many who fought bravely in World War II. His best friend was one of many who died bravely as well. The young soldier was now done fighting in the war. He was given many medals. One medal was called the Bronze Star. This special medal is given for bravery. The young soldier was given this medal of bravery for staying with his friend in that bunker. With mortars flying all around, it was a time to be very proud. It was also a time to be very sad. The young soldier's life began changing. He came back home. His family was very proud of him. He went to college, where he loved to play football and run track. He was very good at both of these sports. He became a history teacher, teaching students about wars like World War II. He got married to a very sweet and pretty lady. They had 5 children who grew up hearing the stories of the young soldier. They too were very proud of him. As the young soldier grew older, he never forgot the events of the war. He never forgot his friend who died in his arms in the bunker on Nichols Airfield that day. He taught his children to be good citizens. He hoped that they would never have to fight in a war. The young soldier that you have just read about is my dad. I'm the oldest of his 5 children. I think about his stories often. I think about how these stories have enriched my life. They make me proud and sad. I thought it would be nice to share this one with you.